the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings and your Maquoketa Cardinals. Starting lineups for tonight's first game. We'll start with Vinton-Shellsburg leading off in center field. Number 5, Quinn Cornell. Batting second is the shortstop, number 3, Charlie Dudley. The number 3 hitter, catching, number 4, Peyton Effner. Batting fourth at third base, number 22, Axel Epner. The 5th hitter is a designated hitter, number 17, Nathan Harrelson. He's hitting for the second baseman, number 1, Landon Rowe. The number 6 hitter, left fielder, number 15, Brock Radke. Batting 7th, first baseman, number 14, Jacob Roster. Batting 8th, right fielder, number 18, Cam Carr. And the number 9 hitter's pitching tonight. His number is number 9, Travis Hance. Your starting lineup, the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings, coached by John Morgan, Nathan Struve, Scott Worth, and Henry Bratton as the head coach. And now your starting lineup for your Maquoketa Cardinals. Playing first base, leading off, number 4, Ryan Grunwald. Batting second in center field, number 2, Kane Kopp. The number 3 hitter at shortstop, number 9, Cannon Coakley. In the 4 spots, designated hitter, number 5, Jack Dossel. Hitting for the catcher, number 18, Abe Mickel. Batting 5th at third base, number 3, Bryce Hansen. The number 6 hitter at second base, number 10, Peyton Mangler. Batting 7th, left fielder, number 6, Caden Scott. Hitting 8th, right fielder, number 7, Hunter Manning. And the number 9 hitter and pitching, number 8, Mitchell Rader. Your starting lineup for your Maquoketa Cardinals, coached by Kevin Fuss, Lance Richardson, Brad Mangler, and your head coach, Mr. Raymond Cavanaugh. At this time, we'd ask everyone to stand. Face the left field corner for the playing of our national anthem. Don't forget to visit the Maquoketa Athletic Booster Club stand down the left field line. Sandwiches, refreshments, snacks. Take an opportunity to support the Maquoketa Athletic Booster Club. And umpiring tonight's game on the bases, Mr. Forrest Woody Miller. And behind the plate, Mr. Johnny Walker.
than ever, huh?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Oh, you're turned down.
Can you hear me?
You don't know how to operate these little buttons by now?
Ooh, that's really loud. I think I'd have let Abe hit.
Huh?
I think I would have let Abe hit.
And welcome to another night of Maquoketa Cardinals baseball as they'll take on Walmart Conference foe in Vinton-Shellsburg. Vinton comes in and record is 6-12, 4-10 overall in Walmart play. Maquoketa, meanwhile, is 9-12, 5-8 in the Walmart, and on a 2-game win streak. And the leadoff batter, Quinn Cornell, the center fielder for Vinton. Takes strike one from Raider and immediately follows it up with strike two called.
So we're going to get the outside part, so hit location.
Cornell batting .385 on the season. Fouls that down first baseline. Count stays 0-2. Cornell, a sophomore. And there's a ground ball out towards third, and Bryce Hansen knocks it down, but unable to get a grasp on the ball. And Cornell will be safe at first on the E5.
Now batting shortstop number 3, Charlie.
Vinton-Shellsburg, looking at their stats, looks like they put the ball in play pretty well.
You got about 6 guys that can hit.
Looks like their defense is what's been giving them problems. They have a ton of errors.
Throw over to first by Raider. Yeah, 57 errors for Vinton.
How many do we have comparably?
I was just going to look at that. You know me too well. We're at 55, so.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
It just seemed like they had a lot more than us when I looked at it.
We've gone through a stretch here. Most of our errors have come in like a handful of like 7 games.
Yeah, we'll have like 6 or 7 at a time.
Yeah. So Charlie Dudley, the shortstop, is now the batter, junior, hitting .379 on the season. 4 walks against 7 strikeouts, and
got a strike there.
Count leaving at 1-1.
I do have to leave you for a little while to go to Kai's game, so.
Oh my God! You better win, Kai.
He had inside the park home run last game.
Yeah. Ball 2, low and away. Playing here in town.
Yeah.
So you guys stay for his game then?
Yeah. Well, between Jody and I, yeah. We'll see it.
Now, if you're gonna have that angle, you got to be able to move to the.
That's what
corners.
I'm trying to move.
Okay. All right. I'll let you have at it. I see what you're doing here.
Because like Tuesday night I went home and watched, and I'm like, it would help to zoom in once in a while.
So you're saying my work as solo sucks? There's a blind ground ball. It gets underneath Mangler's glove. Throw comes back in behind the runner at second, but everybody's safe. So the single to right for Dudley.
No, I'm just saying in some of the games when we don't move it, it's nice to see close-ups once in a while.
So I'll bring up the number 3 hitter in the Vinton lineup, Peyton Hafner, the catcher. Hafner, a junior, hitting .373 with 8 walks, 11 strikeouts. And 7 RBIs on the season with an RBI opportunity out at second base right now. Curveball called on outside part of the plate, strike 1.
Yeah, he's giving us that. We better, as hitters, realize what he's calling here.
That pitch is almost unhittable, really.
Yeah.
And the 0-1, no, he's going to toss it back as Mangler covered. Mitchell Rader, meanwhile, making his 5th start of the season. He's got a 2-1 record in 21 2/3 innings. With a 3.55 ERA, he's given up 14 walks and has 20 strikeouts, and opponents are batting .232 against him. Now the 0-1, swung on, fouled away, 0-2 to Hafner. All the way. Runner thought about it, but stays put. 1-2.
Abe did a nice job keeping that ball in front.
You almost need to get this out here because the guy on deck is someone you don't want up
No,
with bases loaded.
He's hot.
Speaking of senior Axel Hepner. There's a foul ball down the right field line. Stays 1-2. All the way again. Yeah, Axel Hepner is one of those names, and for us in baseball especially, it's kind of like the Paul Ryan of football and wrestling.
Yeah, you know, Paul wasn't.
Baseball's obviously
not
his
his
best
sport.
sport.
No. Not as good as he was in football and wrestling, from what I hear.
2-2 now to Hafner.
Must be something wrong with ESPN.
Why is that?
And sending me basketball updates.
Oh, it's the draft night.
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight's the NBA draft.
WNBA?
Well, might as well be. NBA.
Who won it this year? The Bulls?
No, I think it was the Grizz.
The NBA. Who won it, Kai?
I know it wasn't the Warriors. Pass ball. Gets
The Raptors?
Count will go full.
From Jurassic Park?
So Cornell moves to third, Dudley to second. So are you a Raptors fan now, Kai?
No, he's a Warriors.
Because you just became a Warriors fan when they started winning.
So we got runners on second and third here with no outs.
Yeah,
Top of the first.
Dicey situation. And foul away again.
Foul off on a curveball.
Hafner's making him work up there.
This guy does? Yeah. Is this guy the guy on deck?
It's this guy.
Is that a Father's Day present?
What?
Your old...
No.
Oh,
yeah, last year.
Oh, really? I didn't even know you had
puts
one.
Puts it in play.
Coakley's not going to be able to get him in time. So it's going to score a run. Hafner be safe at first. Dudley will stay at second. You know, I just realized since you're leaving, you're going to get people all into this camera deal, and then when you leave, it's going to go back to the way it was because I ain't got time to do that. I'll bring up third baseman Axel Hepner, aforementioned senior, hitting .482. He's got 5 doubles, 2 triples, 3 home runs, and 26 RBIs.
Yeah, let's gotta be careful here.
Ball low, 1-1. Six walks, 8 strikeouts. He's been hit 6 times as well. Curveball inside corner, called strike 2. Good pitch there.
I've kind of noticed they've all seemed to be scooted up in the box. I don't know if that's how they normally attack or...
Curveball swing and a miss. Gets the biggest stick in the lineup for the first out.
It's a big out.
That's a huge out.
The strikeout brings up the designated hitter, number 17, Nathan Harrelson.
Now double play, get you out of the inning.
So bring up the designated hitter, senior Nathan Harrelson, batting 167, has 2 RBIs, no walks, 10
There's
strikeouts.
a hop pop fly in the infield.
Mangler's calling for it out in front of second base and puts it in the glove for the second out.
Pop out to the second baseman for the second out brings up left fielder.
So left fielder
15,
Brock
Radke.
Radke, senior, hitting .316, has 1 double, 9 RBIs, 6 walks, and 16 strikeouts.
Sam Moan is the courtesy runner.
Cardinal defense we haven't set yet. Caden Scott in left, Kane Kopp in center field, Hunter Manning in right. Bryce Hansen at third, Cannon Coakley at short. Peyton Mangler at second. Ryan Grunwald at first. Abe Mickle behind the plate. And Mitchell Rader on the mound. Rader starts Radke with a strike, 0-1. 2 down, 2 runners on. Curveball swung on, fouled away, 0-2. Well, Hafner really helped the cause by getting the pitch count up there. This will be pitch number 23 coming up. Curveball again, swung on, foul down third baseline. Count will stay 0-2.
Seems he's thrown a high percentage of curveballs throughout the year when he pitches. He's had trouble at times with locating the fastball.
Mickle setting up on the outside part of the plate here. Fastball comes inside. And that'll swing and a miss. Will end the inning. So Hepner, big strikeout, got things going in the Cardinals' direction, but Vinton does score 1 run. There was 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the first when we come back on MCSN. So we go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Vinton is sophomore Travis Hance. He's 1-1. This will be his 5th start. In 20 1/3 innings, has 12 walks, 26 strikeouts, a 5.51 ERA. Opponents are only batting 213 against him. Ryan Grunwald to lead off.
He tried to quick pitch Ryan there too.
Ryan batting 295 with 18 walks and only 5 strikeouts this year. So doing his job as a leadoff batter.
Yeah, for sure.
Takes ball 1.
On base percentage over 500.
High, ball 2, 2-0. Three and 0. Hance is definitely a quick worker. Gets that ball and he's ready. Kind of like Kane was the other night in Mount Vernon. High, ball 4, so he walks Grunwald on 4 pitches. Bring up Kane Kopp, senior center fielder, hitting 271. Has a double, a triple, 9 RBIs, 7 walks, and 6 strikeouts. There's a strike right down the middle of the plate, 0-1.
Why do they call that a tie on quick stats? There's no way that could be a tie. It's just not a score yet.
They did that because of pitching stats. It would not let it put in the score, but they put in the pitching stats.
There's a bunt by Kopp.
He might beat that out.
And a tie goes to the
called
runner.
him safe, yeah.
Tie goes to the runner. It looked like it was a tie, so.
And that's the one time I didn't move the camera.
I knew it.
Infield hit for Pop brings up the shortstop, number 9, Cannon Coakley.
So Cannon Coakley, the shortstop, will come up. He's hitting .310. Has 9 doubles, 1 triple the other night. First one, and 15 RBIs, 13 walks, 14 strikeouts. Take strike 1.
That's the pitch I wish he would be ready for.
Oh, curveball to 0-2.
Yeah, that's why you get first pitch fastball. No.
Because I have the power on it. So 1-2 to Coakley. Grunwald at second, Kopp at first, and Hansel step off and look Grunwald back to the bag. And the 1-2, Coakley swung on up the middle. Shortstop's going to get a glove on it. Flip it over to second base for 1. That's all they're going to get. So the fielder's choice. Coakley ends up at first. Grunwald's over at third. And there's 1 down.
Fielder's choice for the first out inning brings up designated hitter, number 5.
They'll bring up Jack Dostal. Jack Jr. DHing tonight for the catcher, Abe Mickle, hitting .280. Has 2 RBIs, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Swinging and a miss at the first one, 0-1. Coakley will take second base. There's no throw on the play.
Yeah, any way to get a little base hit here. Sack fly.
I'll take the base hit.
Ground ball up the middle.
Ooh, just missed. 2-1.
There it is.
That's a base hit into left. That'll score Grunwald. They get it in quickly, so Coakley will stop at third. Good thing Ryan went because Cannon pretty much assumed it. He was almost
I think,
top of him.
well, Cannon had a good view. I think he read it right away that was down, so.
So Cardinals tie it up here in the bottom of the first.
Third baseman, number 3, Bryce Hanson.
And that'll bring up Bryce Hanson. Takes high, ball 1.
Bryce has been hitting well lately.
Yeah, he's hitting .308, has 10 RBIs, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts, and on a 4-game hitting streak as he fouls off. Second pitch, even the count at 1. Hance with a 1-1. Swinging and a miss. Dostal heads to second, and they short throw it.
You need to put the ball in play here. Got to protect.
Now the 1-2. Swung on out to left field. It's going to go foul, but off the fence over there. Another beautiful night, not too hot. Hardly any wind, right? That flag's barely
it's
moving.
really quiet.
Way outside, evens count, 2-2. So Coakley at third, Dostal at second, 1 out. Cardinals tied with Vinton in bottom of the first, 1-1. Trying to put more on.
It is. That's going to
Ground
score a
ball
run.
short. Hanson will pick up another RBI on the ground out. Be 2 down. And I'll bring up second baseman, Peyton Mangler. Peyton, sophomore, hitting .208. with 5 RBIs, 16 walks, 19 strikeouts. Does have a double.
Another big run out there yet.
Big old curveball there, strike 1. High and inside, evens count, 1-1.
Another curveball and drops in.
1-2. Curveball's high and stays high, 2-2. Fastball just misses. Count goes full, 3-2. There's a little. Might drop out behind first base. It is a little dinker. We'll take it. Dostal will score. Make it 3-1. Maquoketa here in the bottom first, and that'll bring up senior left fielder Caden Scott.
Left fielder number 6,
Caden batting .298 with 7 RBIs, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts, and also has a double. That's going to be fouled back behind us, 0-1. So 2 outs, Mangler at first. Hans will throw over there.
Just leave the keys in it. I'll be up in a little bit to come down. Mom's going to take you down. I'll be down before the game starts. So I have the keys. Unless you're
The 0-1 to Scott, low, 1-1.
Just leave a minute. I'll be up there in a few minutes. Don't lock it.
1-1's low in the dirt, 2-1. Fastball inside corner, 2-2.
So then you have a dead ball.
There he puts it into play, ground ball out towards short. He's going to have to beat it, and he's going to be out by a step to end the inning on the ground out. Cardinals do score 3, take a 3-1 lead. We'll go top of the second when we come back on MCSN.
First baseman number 14.
So go to the top of the
Jacob
second,
Roster.
leading off for Vinton. They got 7, 8, and 9 due up. Jacob Roster, first baseman.
What are you doing? The kid throws his glove then. What's the rule?
He's a senior. Fouls the first one off. Hitting 188. That's 12 walks, 13 strikeouts.
So then you can start telling your infielder to start throwing gloves.
Well, then you could change it. So
There's people that'll get that one.
you could change that. Though. You say, I don't like he was going to score.
Ball
So
low,
you
1 and
throw
1.
your glove.
No, I'll give him home.
Guy gets a triple, throw your glove.
Just like obstruction.
Did we go to Vinton last year? I don't remember playing them.
Yeah, it was at the beginning of the year. 2 and 1. Or did we play him here? No, it was 2 years ago. No, it was last year we went up there. It was right. It was like the first conference game we had of the year.
Oh.
Right after the Davenport North game.
Oh yeah. I remember now. Yeah. I was thinking that was CPU, but no, yeah, that was Vinton. They got a turf football field right by the baseball field, right?
Yeah. Swing and foul away, 2 and 2.
True that.
2-2 from Raider. Swung on, ground ball right up the middle. Backhand glove by Mangler. Throws not going to be in time.
I think the other person should have got that one.
And Roster will be on with an infield single. Well, similar play the other night. He was even farther over, and that barehanded and all in the same motion threw the kid out at first. It was one of the better plays I've seen this whole season. They'll bring up right fielder Cam Carr, hitting .308 with 3 strikeouts, no walks, 4 RBIs.
Is the 8 hitter or the 9?
8. Raider with the 0-1, swung on just foul of third base, 0-2.
Oh,
There's all.
line drive caught, double
Right.
play.
Did you get it?
I got there a little late, but
So the line out to Bryce Hansen at third, throw her to first to tag up
With 2 outs,
runner
it brings up
that
the pitcher,
took off.
9, Travis Hance.
Be 2 down. And the pitcher, Travis Hance, will step in the box. This will be his first official at bat of the season. Fouls the first one off, 0-1. Called strike 2 on the curveball on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. There's a liner out into center field. It's going to drop for a hit. So Hance batting 1,000 on the season, 1 for 1 after that.
2-out hit for Hance brings up the center fielder, number 5, Quinn Cornell.
So we'll go back to the top with center fielder Quinn Cornell, who reached on an error back in the first. Raiders' first pitch. Curveball drops in there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ground ball out towards second base. Mangler with the glove. Throw to first to retire the Vikings. Vinton gets no runs. There was 2 hits, no errors. 1 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the second. We come back on MCSN.
Seven, Hunter Manning.
So the Cardinals have 8, 9, and 1. Hunter Manning, right fielder, will be the batter. And the freshman hitting .343 with 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, 4 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Takes ball 1 from Hans to start this bottom of the second. Swung on, popped up, out towards right field. Right fielder is able to make it there in time and put in the glove for 1 away. So the pitcher, Mitchell Rader.
Out to right fielder for the first out, brings in the catcher, number 8. Mitchell
Freshman
Rader.
hitting .162, has 2 doubles, 4 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Curveball on the inside part of the plate, 0-1.
He's notice about Hans here. He pitches a little backwards, I'd call it. Top of the order, he kind of started out with fastballs, and the bottom of the order, he started out with a lot of curveballs.
Maybe switch it around on the second time.
Yeah. Something to watch the pattern here.
Fastball high, makes it 1-2. There's a pop-up out towards right field. Right fielder's got to take 2 steps to his left and make the catch. So back-to-back flyouts to right, which has 2 quick outs for the Cardinals. Back to the top with Ryan Grunwald, who walked on the first 4 pitches he saw in the first inning. And strike 1 to Grunwald. Swung on, ground ball out through the hole and short, and going to get by the shortstop. Grunwald will be on first. What do you score that? You give that an error or an infield single? It's in the hole.
It's tough. I don't know if he makes the throw or not.
I think that's a hit.
Center fielder number 2, Kane Kopp.
So the infield single for Grunwald. Bring up Kane Kopp. Kane singled in the first inning.
Bounce single.
Takes the first pitch, called strike one.
Does Ralph get out? I haven't seen him at church. He goes to the hospital.
Oh, there's
Ooh.
almost got away. Almost looked like the pitcher thought it was going to be a pitch out, right? From that.
I don't know.
The way he threw it even. Now Grunwald takes off. Pitch is called a strike, and Grunwald's in safely at second with a stolen base. So Kopp will have a 1-2 count here at the plate. 2 down. Grunwald out at second. Cardinals with a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the second. Inside and low. 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Outside high, so Kopp will draw the walk. Bring up Cannon Coakley, who reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. Hant starts him off with a curveball. It's called strike one. Inside fastball, swung on, fouled on the third base line, 0-2. Swing, ball tipped into the catcher's glove for the third out. So the Cardinals get no runs. There was 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on. We'll head to the top of the third when we come back on MCSN. We go to the top of the third. Vinton with 2, 3, and 4 up. Charlie Dudley, the shortstop, who singled back in the first, to be the first one up. Against Maquoketa freshman Mitchell Rader on the mound. Pitch in the outside corner, called strike one. Curveball stays just a little high, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. Count evens at 2 with the ball in the dirt.
Twins, Tampa Bay.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 down.
Pass or given tickets away.
Bring up catcher Peyton Hafner, who also singled back in the first.
Now bangs catcher number 4, Peyton Hefner.
But now you have two of the best teams in American League.
Wow.
He's giving us that pitch.
Just on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. He's almost over the line on the inside part now. Ground ball down, gets underneath, Hansen at third, into left. So the adjustment works for Hafner.
The base hit brings up the third baseman, number 22.
Now bring up Axel Hepner, who struck out swinging back in the first.
Are you bringing your sleep machine stuff?
Oh, yeah. We got packed up already. Doesn't go without it, dude. You do? More months. I'm on my second one. I think I started in 2008.
Little Mickle after the conversation with Raider. First pitch swinging, pop up out past second shortstop. Cannon Coakley will glove it easily, and there's 0 for 2 and 2 down.
Pop up to the shortstop for the second out man, brings up the designated hitter, number 17, Nathan Harrelson.
So a 2 down, 1 on.
First base, Sam
Nathan
Home.
Harrelson will be the batter for Vinton-Shellsburg, the designated hitter. Popped out to Mangler at second, back in the first. Swung on, fouled away in front of the Cardinal dugout, 0-1. Thrower to first. Outside part of the plate. I'd go more out and keep throwing it there if they're going to keep calling that.
I'd live there.
Same pitch,
Yeah.
same result. Called strike 3 to end the inning. Vinton gets no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth, and bottom of the third, when we come back on MCSN. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Cardinals will have
52. Leading off for the Cardinals, designated hitter number 5, Jack Dostal.
4, 5, and 6 up. Dostal, Hansen, and Mangler. Jack DHing here in game 1. Takes a call, strike 1 on the outside part.
Same pitch. Look where their catcher's setting up. Look where he's starting. Well, he popped back in on that
Swing and a
one.
miss, 0-2. Well, they're going to do that. I hope they make mistakes on the inside part for one in particular.
Ugh.
Strike 3 on the outside part. 1 down. Bring up Bryce Hansen, grounded out to short.
Now batting third baseman number 3, Bryce Hansen.
Ground out scored Coakley, though, back in the first inning. High and inside, 1-0. Yeah, he's definitely. This is the umpire you wish you had your most control pitcher could throw it at any spot he wants to out there right now. Because that ain't it. 2-0. Inside part of the plate, 2-1. But I will give the umpire credit. I like the bigger strike zone.
It helps with pitch counts.
Yes, swing and a miss, 2-2. It's better than the shoebox ones. All the way, stays 2-2. Ground ball, just foul third. All the way down the right sideline. Oh, stays 2-2. There's a line drive down the left field line, hooking, foul. Popped up here right in back of the catcher, makes the play for the second out. So Peyton Mangler will come up. He singled and had an RBI, scoring Dostal back in the first inning.
Pop out to the catcher brings up the second baseman, number 10, Peyton Mangler.
And ground ball out towards second base. And the put out for the third out. So the Cardinals go 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Head to the fourth inning when we come back on MCSN. So we go to the top of the fourth. Vinton will have up 6, 7, 8 in their lineup. Be Brock Radke to lead off the left fielder. Struck out swinging back in the first to end the first inning, his first at bat. And fouls off the first offering from Raider, 0-1. So those watching home, we're on the wide view now. Chad had to leave for Kai's game, so maybe we can get that back when he comes back. There's a liner right at Mangler. Doesn't even have to move and puts it in the glove for 1 out.
The line out to the second baseman for the first out brings up first baseman number 14, Jacob Ruster.
So first baseman Jacob Roster, who singled back in to start the second, will be up. Raider starts him with a high fastball outside, 1-0. Called, strike one, evens count, 1-1. Curveball swung on, fouled away down the right field line, 1-2.
He just needs to throw the ball through his nose.
1-2, curveball called, strike three on that outer part of the plate for 2 down.
The strikeout for the second out brings up right fielder number 18, Cam Carr.
So Cam Carr, the right fielder, who lined out to the third baseman Hanson, which precipitated a double play. He takes called, strike one on the outside part of the plate. The 0-1 from Raider is low and outside, 1-1. In the 1-1 from Raider, swing and a miss, 1-2. Will pop up out into right center, drops in for a hit.
The base hit for Carr brings up the pitcher number 9,
Travis Hansen, number 9 hitter, single to center field back in the second inning, will be the batter. 1 for 1 on the season with that single.
Classic battles. Vinton-Shellsburg, mostly after that. Coach Drew, we use it. Tell you what, this is probably the team that we played the best baseball against consistently.
Called strike one, even though Abe had to reach out way outside to go grab it.
We want our share of them. We usually put them in a meltdown stage.
Ground ball, glove by Raider. Easy throw over to first to retire the Vikings. Vinton will have no runs. There's 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. Head to the bottom of the 4th, and we come back on MCSN.
Cardinals left fielder.
So we
number
go to the bottom of the
6,
fourth.
Caden
Cardinals
Scott.
have 7, 8, 9 due up. Caden Scott will lead off. Left fielder grounded out to shortstop in the first inning. Hance starts him off fast curve. Has a little bit off-speed curveball on the inside corner, called strike one. Fastball inside, 0-2. That one's popped out into left center. Caught by the center fielder for one down.
Extended her days, maybe. Didn't they extend somebody else's days too?
Now batting right field, number 7, Hunter Manning.
So Hunter Manning, the right fielder, swung on out towards right field. And the diving catch is made by the right fielder for the second out.
With 2 outs in inning, brings up the pitcher, number 7, Mitchell Rader.
So Mitchell Rader, the batter, flied out to right field back in the second inning. Takes first pitch, called strike one. Called strike two, 0-2. High, 1-2. Fouled away down the right hand side. Count will stay 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. That'll end the inning. Cardinals for the second straight inning are 3 up and 3 down. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Cardinals on top, 3-1 when we come back on MCSN. So we head to the top of the fifth. Vinton will have up top of their order. Leadoff man Quinn Cornell, center fielder, who has reached on an error and grounded out to second, takes first pitch from Raider high, ball one. One 0 is low. Count will go 2-0. So 3-0. And 3-1. It's First batter in the lineup that Raiders gone 3 balls on since the third batter of the game. 3-1's going to be low and outside. That'll walk Cornell.
Walk brings up the shortstop, number 3, Charlie Dudley.
So Charlie Dudley, the shortstop, will be the batter. He singled and struck out swinging in his 2 at-bats. No outs. Cornell at first. Curve on there, called, strike 1, 0-1. Checks his swing, but not in time. 0-2. One and 2 is just misses outside.
Ryan's down there warming up at Northeast. Yeah. And Brad yelled, I said just get loose, not to throw an entire game in the bullpen. He said, Brad, he hasn't pitched yet. No. I think he may want to throw quite a bit out there.
Single to right by Dudley.
Dudley brings up
Says
catcher
Cornell over to second.
Peyton
And the
Hefner.
catcher, Peyton Hefner, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, be the batter. Doesn't check his swing in time. Called, strike 1. So 0-1 to Hefner. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball low, 1 and 2. Runners take off, strike out, and throws it to second. That's going to score 1 run for Vinton. So 1 down. Dudley will be the runner at second, and Axel Hepner, who has struck out and popped out to short, be the batter. Takes first pitch outside, ball 1.
Now batting third baseman, number 22, Axel Hepner.
Ball low, 2-0. Runner takes off for third. And 3-0 to Hepner. You don't want to give him anything right down the middle of the plate either. He stays on the outside part of the plate, gets the strike call, 3-1. It's a high pop fly out in left center. Cop makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw's not going to be in time. That'll tie things up at 3.
Now batting is the designated hitter, number 17, Nathan Harrelson.
So base is now empty, 2 outs. Oh and 1. Ground ball out towards second. Mangler over. Throw to first to end the inning, but not before the Vikings tie it up with 2 runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error and nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. We come back at MCSN. So here in the bottom of the 5th, tie score 3-3, and the leadoff batter, Ryan Grunwald, will lead things off and has to duck as the ball sails above his head, 1-0. One 0 from Hance, high, 2-0. High again, 3-0. They're just called. Nope. Wow. Even I was saying that's called strike 1. Wow.
The walk to Grunwald brings up center fielder number 2, Kane Kopp.
So Jack Bowman's going to pinch run for Ryan at first.
Pinch runner at first base, number 14, Jack Bowman.
And Kane Kopp, who has singled on a bunt single and walked, will be the batter. And the 0-1, Kopp going opposite field. Oh, just misses the line. Foul. Hans will step off. Cop up the plate. 0-2 count. No outs. Bowman at first. There's pop out down the third base slide. Oh, I thought he caught it. Had it in his glove, and the fence knocked it out on him as it hit his midsection. Count will stay 0-2.
Thank God it wasn't the gate. He would have gone right through that. He would have catch an advance run. Yeah. Out of play.
Yep, Kevin. There's a ground ball out to short. Or just 2 for 1 and thrown out in time to get Copp, so 1 down. Well, the one thing is, Kevin, there will be some laundry being done tomorrow.
Fielder's choice brings up the shortstop, number 9, Cannon Coakley.
I always enjoy that, Dale.
I know I do. It's Cannon Coakley, the batter. Reached on a fielder's choice and struck out swinging. 1 down, Copp at first. Curveball called, strike 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. 1-1. Looked like it. 1-1, swung on, popped up down the third right field line. That's going to be out of play. Foul the way again. Count remains 1-2. Inside pitch drilled towards left field. On the line, not able to make the catch. Nobody's at third, so Kopp will be in there easily as the throw comes in, and Coakley has another double on the season. For Coakley, that's a team leading
hitter number 5, Jack Dostal.
10th double of the season. Now bring up designated hitter Jack Dostal has singled and been called out on strikes. Swung on, ground ball towards third. And Jack will have another RBI on the 5-3 put out as Kopp will score, and the Cardinals will take the lead back 4-3. So Bryce Hansen, the third baseman, was grounded out to short, popped up to the catcher. Will be up with 2 down now. Coakley over at third. Called, strike 1, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. 1-1 to Hansen, ground ball, foul, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the inning. Cardinals do get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Head to the top of the 6th. We come back on MCSN. So for Vinton, they'll have 6, 7, 8. Brock Radeke, the left fielder, will be the first batter. He is struck out, swinging, and lined out to second base. Now pitching for the Cardinals is Ryan Grunwald. And falls behind Radeke 2-0. Be Grunwald's first appearance on the mound this season for the Cardinals. And a pop-up. In behind the catcher, Mickle makes the catch right before it hits the backstop for the out. So one down. Other changes for the Cardinals with Raider went to left field with Grunwald pitching. Caden Scott moves from left field to first base. And up to bat for Vinton would be Jacob Rosser, the first baseman, who has singled and been called out on strikes. Grunwald starts off Rosser with fastball called, strike one. The 0-1 from Grunwald is inside, 1-1.
Everybody has their personal zone.
That's what Ryan figured out the first night. That was my zone, and there's nothing I can do about it. It must have been about this big. He did a good job.
Ground ball to short to Coakley. Has glove, the throw to first is low. And unable to dig it out is Scott, so the runner will be safe on the throw. E6.
With the runner at first base with one out, brings up right fielder number 18, Cam Carr.
So right fielder Cam Carr, who has lined out to third and singled to center, will be the batter with Roster at first. Grunwald will throw over to first. Grunwald come to the plate, called strike one, 0-1. Just a little bit high, evens count, 1-1. Grunwald with the 2-1 to Carr. It's inside, ball 3, 3-1. Count goes full on the called strike on the outside part of the plate, 3-2. Here's a pop fly out past shortstop. Coakley will drift back, make the catch, and 2 down.
Pop out for the shortstop for the second inning brings up the pitcher, number 9, Travis Hance.
So Travis Hance, the pitcher, a single to center. Grounded out to the pitcher will be the batter with 2 down. Roster at third. There's a little liner out towards first base. Scott knocks it down, but unable to get Hance.
The infield hit brings up the leadoff hitter, center fielder number 5, Quinn Cornell.
Oh, Woody's giving a ball. She's got tapping his shoulders, saying maybe get that shoulder still.
Vinton-Shellsburg coaches best.
You're not supposed to tell him. You're supposed to call him. It's not Woody.
If that's
So 2 down, runners on second and first, and Roster and Hance. The top of the order is up with Quinn Cornell, the center fielder.
what's he say he's doing?
Right there. See it?
Yeah,
That's what he's saying.
he's doing like a little flex with his shoulder.
He goes like this. He's going like this. And his head looks this way. His front shoulder just coming up a little bit. I wouldn't call it. See it? Just a little. Now that one's better. He's pretty good on that one.
And he falls behind 2-0 to Cornell.
Coach is getting his hands off.
Babe Ruth is dead.
High 3-0. Cornell's reached on an error, grounded out to second, and walked.
Babe Ruth's dead. They're throw strikes. They're just throw across the board.
I've never heard that before.
3-1. There's a little liner into left field. It's going to drop for a hit. Going to send the runner from third. Raider comes up throwing to the plate, but it's a little offline. And Vinton takes advantage of it. To tie it up, Hansel will move over to third. Cornell will stay at first with an RBI single.
An RBI single for Cornell brings up shortstop number 3, Charlie Dudley.
He'll bring up the shortstop Dudley for Vinton, who has singled, struck out swinging, and singled again in his 3 at-bats. Runners on the corners, 2 down, tie score 4-4. Pitch is low and inside, 1-0. A little bit high, 2-0.
Remember the Vinton-Shellsburg doubleheader here? Just took forever, extra innings, and what was it, midnight?
12:30.
12:30 when we got done. Booster Club was running a breakfast special. I had some good lines.
Slow.
So 3-0 to Dudley.
Really didn't have much to do with it. More with him. I remember it.
Yeah, that'll be ball 4. To load him up with 2 outs. And the catcher, Peyton Hefner, will come to the plate. He has singled, has 2 singles, and struck out swinging. Head coach Ray Kavanaugh will come out for a visit.
Now batting from Vinton-Shellsburg is the catcher, number 4, Peyton Hefner.
So the conference on the mound's over, and Hefner will step in the batter's box with 2 down, bases loaded. Grunwald will go from the windup. Misses low, 1-0.
Easy, big fella.
Ground ball out towards shortstop is a slow roller. Coakley's going to have to hurry it. Scott has to dig it, but the runner is safe, and now they got the runner hung up. Scott throws it to the catcher. Tag is on, and out of the inning. So 1 run does score. So Vinton will take a 5-4 lead. He'll go to the bottom of the 6th when we come back on MCSN. So go to the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals trailing 5-4, and Cardinals will have up 6, 7, 8 in Mangler, Scott, and Manning. And first pitch to Mangler is inside, 1-0. Should have told him 111 after this pitch. Swing and a miss, evens count, 1-1.
The question is, why do I announce?
Because it makes. Because I need to know if I'm on target.
I don't know if I'm on target. Target or not. I guess it's official.
2-1 to Mangler. At least question it now. Saying something, pointing up to you. And fouled away down towards right field, 2-2. Fouled away again, count remains 2-2. Foul ball down first baseline. I'm at 105.
So I'm guessing that there will be no more discussion on the race at all. That's a done deal, huh?
My horse kind of quit on me. I'm trying to get him back going.
You want it to happen?
I do.
And the 2-2 to Mangler again. Oh, even the catcher thought that was a strike. It's been a strike all night, but not that one, 3-2. There's a liner out towards first. Foul ball. Well, Peyton might use up all his pitches here.
No, he was brutally honest with the whole situation. There's no way I'll beat him.
Fouled off again.
$100 in my pocket just like that. That's what I put down. I put down 100 saying that.
There's a pop fly out towards right field and caught. One down.
I got it. He can pitch to this guy.
That's 109.
Yep, he can pitch to this batter. Now batting left fielder number 6, Caden Scott. That's what I have. I don't know.
Swing, you're going to miss. 0-1. High, 1-1. And that's going to hit Scott. He'll take first base. And that's going to do it for Hans, as that was pitch 112.
Is there a good team around?
You know, 4A, most, some of the, look at the face someone's won. That could be a difference.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have double.
Who we got going up there?
20. Somebody can't read that, guys.
Well, my buddy works in the basketball or steel warehouse.
28.
Every summer, he's like, he goes to Chicago.
20.
Sign the waiver.
He's doing the game. Is that a straight change?
We'll see if Johnny Walker did this.
Hunter Hazen.
You feel like you are trying to absolutely kill the machine. I only do wires now, so I'm on the phone.
Now pitching for Vinton-Shellsburg is number 20, Hunter Hazen.
I watched like 10 minutes of TV today. It was Mad Dog was talking about who's the next center fielder that should be in the Hall of Fame.
The next center fielder you're playing right now, or?
No, that's not playing. That's not in the Hall of Fame. That plays
Now batting for the Cardinals, right fielder number 8, Hunter Manning.
he's in first year. Jim Edmonds was the second one, but most deserving.
Little known fact about Jim Edmonds.
The most worthy, Dale Murphy, according to Mad Dog. That's what I thought.
No, we're people the Braves won't say.
When he's younger, then he went to the corner.
Yeah, I thought he was.
I remember out in right field.
I remember primarily as a right fielder.
Fred Lynn, not in yet.
Red Lid's not in the Hall of Fame.
What happened there?
Sacrifice bunt.
Sacrifice bunt from the second out brings up left fielder number 7, Mitchell Rader.
He was giving James Lofton some props. I thought, what? That guy ever hit over 220?
You're right, because Brett Butler was the center fielder for the Braves.
Andrew Jones made the list.
Hey, you're talking about guys at Northfield. About Ken Rock.
Yes, 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 he was on the list. He's not Hall of Fame. No, but he was on his list.
So Hunter Hazen, the pitcher for Vinton. And Raider walks with 2 down.
Now batting for the Cardinals is the pitcher, number 4, Ryan Grunwald.
Now take us to the top of the order with Ryan Grunwald. Scott at second, Raider at first. Ground ball down to third. He'll just have to step on third. That'll end the inning. So here for the bottom of the, or top of the 7th. Vinton with a 5-4 lead. And an 0-2 count. Grunwald fouled off by Hepner. Hi, everybody. Every time. I don't even drink that much, Bowman. Foul tip. Abe's unable to hang on. So the 1-2 from Grunwald to Hepner. Low, 2-2.
So you used to catch on 5 years ago? Well, not really catch on. Wait for the ball to stop rolling. I pick it up and I throw it back.
Called strike 3. Hepner did not like the call either.
The strikeout brings up the designated hitter, number 17, Nathan Harrelson.
So 1 down. Little liner out toward short. Easy up for Coakley. 2 down.
Line out to the shortstop for the second out brings up left fielder number 15, Brock Radke.
So Brock Radke. A little pop out towards past second base. Glove by Mangler. So 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 7th for the Vikings. Cardinals will come up. You got 3 outs left to tie it up, down 1, 5-4, and we come back on MCSN. So the Cardinals with 3 outs remaining, down 1. They have 2, 3, and 4. Kopp, Coakley, and Dostal. Kane will take the first pitch inside, 1-0. Hunter Hazen back on the mound here in the 7th. Big old curveball. Kane will just let it hit him, and he'll take over the first base. So a tying run on first, no outs. Cannon Coakley, the batter.
Base, shortstop number 9, Cannon Coakley.
You guys all enjoyed my thank you I got from Vinton Wagner today.
Called strike 1.
Cowboys suck. Thanks for doing everything you did for Cowboys suck. That's a balk.
Inside, ball gets away. Kane will head to second. But Kevin, did he call you a Russian?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't do that to me. He does that to a lot of guys. But he's too busy. Blow that.
1-1.
Giants. Great.
That's a hard pitch to hit. 1-2. Ground ball out to short. Kopp will head to third. So Cannon gets him over to third. 1 down. Bring up Jack Dostal.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the designated hitter number 5, Jack Dostal.
You think Ray's going to squeeze here? With Kane's speed? Think they'll walk him loaded? So tying run at third, Kane Kopp, 1 down. Jack Dostal at the plate. And that's going to tie things up. He called that foul. Wow. We got all sorts of stuff going on then.
First of all, King Cop did not do a very good job of running. He catches that ball and we're done. That's what I thought. That's very poor base. Absolutely.
Yeah, the 0-1. There's a hit out into the gap. That's going to get over the center fielder's head. That'll tie it up. Dostal will head to second for a double. He's come through in the clutch a few times this year. So that'll tie it up. And bring up Bryce Hanson.
The RBI double for Dostal brings up third base to number 3, Bryce Hanson.
Swung on, fouled off, 0-1. Yeah. In the dirt, that gets away. That'll move Dostal over to third. Not anymore. So 5-5. And we're going to have a pitching change.
This kid's wild. I watched this kid warm up. He's all over the place.
Perfect. This is my call. Winning on a WP.
So, okay, so now what number is that coming in?
That's a big
I
kid.
think
17.
I think he was the DH, wasn't he?
17. Right?
So it'd be Nathan Harrelson.
Harrelson is now pitching.
Woody? Carrollson?
Oh, he's Dibble-esque.
So hard, but he's wild. He has a pretty good curveball. Nice.
Yeah, he's got that Dibble throw. Just rear back and
Where's the pitcher going?
So if he loses the game, we're going to see him launch one out to center field.
I think it's just enough.
actually, you know what? You know who he actually does? You know who he actually looks like out there is Rich Gossage.
Goose?
Yeah.
Safety squeeze.
Now pitching for Vinton-Shellsburg is number 17, Nathan.
So Nathan Harrelson be his 11th appearance. Got an 0-2 record, 17 1/3 innings, 6 walks, 14 strikeouts. Cardinals won with 1 out. Dostal at third, the winning run. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Hanson at the plate with a 1-1 count. First pitch called, strike 2.
Second baseman decided to join everyone else. Center fielder was just too shallow.
And it's outside, 2-2. Ground ball. That's going to do it. Cardinals are going to get a win on the E4. So the Cardinals on a walk-off take game 1, 6-5 over Vinton. Maquoketa improved to 10-12, 6-8 overall in the conference. Vinton drops to 6-13, 4-11 overall. We'll be back in about 20-25 minutes for game 2 on MCSN.